The modern world was built by money, and the way money moves was not built overnight. Global financial structures that we take for granted today were built piece by piece over centuries. To understand how this financial system works and how it's holding us back, we need to look at who built it and why, and how that control shifted over time. In the Victorian era, the City of London was the hub of global finance. It was the place to be for traders if you needed to borrow, lend, or settle a bill, or get insurance for a colonial ship. The British Empire made the City of London rich, not Britain. Profits from slavery, sugar, tea, opium, you name it, were all funneled back into the city. And since the 19th century, global commerce has run on these short-term commitments to pay, known as bills of exchange. Bills of exchange are just IOUs. A merchant, a bank, or even a government can sell an IOU to get cash before it's due. It made it possible for traders and colonists to move around the world without having to lug loads of gold with them, basically. Families like Rothschilds, Barings, and Hambros had been in finance in the City of London for generations. So they had huge capital reserves, lots and lots of money that they could lend out, deep, deep pockets, and long-standing relationships with both governments and traders. These banks were so established and reliable that if they guaranteed a bill of exchange, everybody else can trust that. London banks started to buy and sell these bills of exchange in bulk. They would also set the terms around what credit would cost globally. Bills of exchange, being grouped and traded by big banks and merchant houses in the City of London, is the structural ancestor of today's pooled investment vehicles, the money market, securitized debt. London's empire and its scale made this the first place where this kind of financial trading at a global scale could truly work. And so by 1914, the year that the London Stock Exchange starts, London is the main market for foreign bonds. And so investors from everywhere come to London. Anybody, anywhere that needs access to finance and insurance structures has to tap into this global market. These financial structures gave Britain a serious amount of global influence, but they would not survive 2 world wars and a Great Depression. I have written an essay on this. It is written in plain, simple, accessible words so that you do not need a finance degree to understand. It's about 5,000 words and it costs £5, and it is available for sale in the link in my bio. Or if you are a Substack subscriber, alimacforever.substack.com, this is available for paid subscribers. I enjoy doing this work and I'm happy to do this work, but I do not get paid for this work, and I do not want to have to come up here and be like, buy a curve case. No offense to the Irish influencers who get your coin, honey, but I've written an essay instead. And I would really, really appreciate your support. When you buy an essay like this, you are supporting me and my creativity, but also my CIC, Ali Mac Forever, which HMRC officially accepted last week, so we're on for it. A CIC is a community interest company in the United Kingdom. It's similar to a normal company, but it has a social obligation. My goal with this company is to make accessible education materials that complements these TikTok videos. I want to provide free communications training and support to educators, activists, parents, community groups, and people who need it. I also want to apply for arts grants through the CIC to fund researchers and commission art, animations, film productions, musicians, to take what we're discovering and do that important and really undervalued in this capitalist society work of explaining things to people, like the history of finance. Every essay sold helps me towards this long-term goal. And if you would like to get involved in this CIC, I'm looking for sponsors and donors and investors, but I'm also looking for people to give opportunities to. So if you can write, if you can sing, if you can draw pictures, anything, join the Discord. The Discord is a space to share ideas, connect with other people who think like you, and help me shape these future projects. This is not a shop, it's a community. And I'm trying to create the tools and knowledge and spaces that serve everyone. Thank you for your support.